I nearly just stood on him. Going hunting, let's go. We got a shark in the shallows. We got an ember. Look how rogue this is. Hopefully it's not rotten on the inside. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Let's get it down. Second win. Woohoo! This is gonna be one long night. Mosquitoes. Look at that. I'm getting smoked by them, bro. So many bugs. It is ridiculous. I've never found this. It's gonna be so good. This is one of the most deadly animals in the world. I'm getting zero sleep out here. Look at my eyes. Well, this is us, guys. We're surviving out here on this island for the next few days with no food, no water, and no shelter. This is going to be one crazy mission. I want to show you guys what I got in my backpack, and then we're going to start exploring this island. It's actually insane. All right, let's set up right here. So first of all, let's open her up. We got water. This is pretty much all that we're gonna have over the next few days, and it is not gonna be enough. So we're gonna have to go explore this island and see what else we can find for liquid that's gonna keep us going out here. This is a little baby hammock. What we can do is string it across hopefully a few trees a little bit later on. We still need to build some type of weatherproof system in case it rains out here, but at least we're not gonna be sleeping on the ground. We got a drone. That's obviously gonna help us maybe scout some areas and also just get some psycho shots for you guys. We got GoPro batteries, not really gonna help. We got our t-shirt right here. This is gonna keep us warm throughout the night over the next few days, guys, because I'm guessing it is gonna get freezing. We got this bad boy right here, guys. We got a mini knife, that's it. We don't even have a machete or anything. Hopefully that's gonna allow us to clean up some type of animals if we can get some type of food. A steel and flint, hopefully we can get a fire sparked up a little bit later on, but I don't know. We've been having a lot of like moisture coming over with these clouds, so I don't know what our chances are gonna be like. This right here, guys, is what we call jungle juice, and it is gonna be a signature to the Offshore Tales videos. Now, the purpose of it is you only take it when we've reached rock bottom. It's supposed to give us a second win, almost like Juggernaut in Call of Duty, where you take it and then you become immune to getting killed by the zombies. That's how this bad boy works. Finally, guys, we got this bad boy. This is what we call a hand spear. This is gonna be our weapon over the next few days to hopefully allow us to catch some type of animal. What you do is you pull it with that elastic and then you let go, bang. That's hopefully how we're gonna get some type of animals. We've also got our mask right here and our dive fins to hopefully allow us to swim off this island and see if we can catch some psycho animals. We've got nothing left in the backpack. We are good to go. We're out on this island. We're gonna start exploring. Oh, this is gonna be so sick, man. Let's go. Want to figure out a spot where we can drop off all of our gear. There's no point in me lugging this around because it's only going to make me more tired and expend a whole bunch of energy that we need to replace somehow through liquid and food in this challenge. This tree right here, this might be a good spot to drop some things off. Yeah. Right, I'm going to drop it off on this rock right here. You can see we got a little bit of protection underneath this tree, which is good. At least we figured out a spot right here that we can get out of the sun if needed. It's not really weatherproof at all right now, but it's offering some type of protection. It looks like there's a whole bunch of like scattered little beaches around here with these rocky headlands, and hopefully we can find some pretty cool stuff that's washed up. You guys can see we got a whole bunch of like rubbish washed up. Look at this. That's an old coconut. There's heaps of them too. There's got to be something inside of it that's just got shells in it. Most of these coconuts are just rotten, man. We're not finding too much, but you can see right here, this is all volcanic rock. This actually comes out of volcanoes. It's all the lava and stuff like that. Once it hits the water, it turns into like all these pellets. But what you can do is you can rub it on the bottom of your feet and on your hands, and it gets all the dead skin off you. But we're not gonna need this, guys, because we're gonna be dirty out here. And there's no way I'm doing a bloody pedicure out in these islands. All right, we got some type of bucket or something like that. Can't really use that. Got this bad boy. All right, we're definitely gonna take this because if it does rain a little bit later on, we can definitely use this to collect some type of water. This big old bucket's gonna come in handy. So I'll quickly drop this one back at camp. Bucket, good to go. Look at this right here. The reason I know that is not fresh water is there's actually a little baby prawn swimming in there. He's just here. He would not survive if that was fresh water. So I'm 100% sure that that is salt. Otherwise, we could have probably drank some of that. Woo. All right, we got an old flipper. These things look like my bloody left toe. They're that cooked. So we're not gonna use that. Hey, this has gotta be a first, man. I've never found this. A freaking golf ball. No way, bro. Literally found a golf ball out here. All right, I want to keep that just for the novelty of it, 100%. All right, we're gonna have to move higher up onto this island, see what else we can find. Look at this right here. This we can actually use, 100%. Big old piece of plastic. I got no idea what it's from, but that is a hell good find, man. All right, let's keep exploring. We've found a few really good things. So we've dropped at base camp right now. Look at this, we've got thongs. Can't use that. Here we go. We've got a little bit of rope. We can definitely use that. Take that back to base camp for sure. Oh, like an old snorkel of some kind, or something like that. We may be able to use that, so we'll take that back to camp also. We've collected a few really epic things. All right, here's what we've collected. So we've obviously got a backpack. We've got this big old top. We've got a whole bunch of rope, a golf ball, bucket to collect something. We've got this filtration system, which you can probably use, and also all this rope and everything. It is so hot out there. I'm sweating like a fat kid in spin class right now. Oh, we still haven't found any type of liquid. We haven't got any fire going, and we haven't even set up our shelter for tonight and the next few nights. The weather out here on these islands can change so quick. Right now, it's like, all right, but tonight it can be pissing down, and there's no way that I want to be sleeping. Oh, I think I just spotted something on the shoreline. Oh, yep. Look at this. In the shore break here, you see this? It's a massive bait school. You see it? Oh, look at it right here. Man, oh, look at that. Oh, you see that? Massive bait school. There was also some flathead. That's a really good sign. What's actually happening is all the big fish are chasing this bait into shore, and hopefully we can swim out maybe this afternoon and see if we can get some type of food. All right, we got everything we need for our shelter, but there's a little snack down on the water's edge that we can snack on, bro. That is gonna be incredible. We gotta collect a rock first. Perfect. Right here is just like a feast. Wow, man. All right, look at this bad boy. Oh, look at that. Oyster, let's get that down. Little bit of shell in there, but man, creamy, salty, pretty bloody good. Ugh. Got a little bit of shell. All right, let's grab off a few more. Look at that. Bloody hell, man, there's a few sandflies on this island, I'll tell you that much. I know that the bugs and the weather can change so quick out here. Once we got a good solid structure set up, we can start to move on to collecting some type of food and then a fire. We're gonna head back up to camp. We'll keep this rock just in case down on the water's edge. And we're gonna start building shelter to figure out where the hell we're gonna sleep tonight. Oh, this is incredible, man. Look at this. Me and you guys on these tropical islands, this is honestly what we live for. Now, you guys know we need to collect food, water, and shelter out here, but that's not the only issue. We also have zero power solutions. So this EcoFlow is gonna be the only thing that's gonna keep our gear alive out on this island. This thing has got over a 1,000 capacity and a 1,800 watt output, which means that this thing is a beast. It can charge GoPros, drones, camera gear, whatever we need out on this island, this thing has it covered. In 40 minutes, we can get it to 80% plugging it into the wall. And also I can actually run a solar solution off this thing. And in 70 minutes, I can have it fully charged out here on the island. We've been having so many cyclones in Australia, which has been wiping out power for days. And I've actually been using this thing as backup power solution, guys, to make sure that I can charge my gear and keep everything running. You can see it's pretty much got every type of port that you can imagine on this thing. It is super compact and light, which means that we can pretty much fit it into our tents, our boat. We even chucked in the jet ski to get out here. You guys know I don't promote anything that I don't believe in, but this right here is actually a super handy way to charge our gear on these remote islands. They got a Prime Day sale on right now, 38% off. I'll leave the QR code right here and also a link in the description if you want to check out these EcoFlow. They are super sick, man, for these remote missions. But guys, we got to start building shelter. Let's go. All right, this massive piece of plastic that we found is going to come in handy. I reckon we can almost use this natural structure right here and put it across the top. And that might create some type of like tarp setup that we can fit the hammock in underneath. And then we're pretty much gonna have a sick little cubby house on this island. And that should get us through the next few days. Let's see. Let's grab this. Let's get it up. over here. We're pretty much just gonna have this big, massive, I guess, rain blanket over the top of us. That's gonna stop the rain and hopefully we can find it. I'm not gonna do final knots just yet. It's super loose. Man, we're getting smoke building out this shelter, but you guys can see she's looking pretty good. The weather should be holding out for right now. You guys can see it's pretty blue skies, and this is gonna obviously stop all the sun and everything like that absolutely obliterating me tomorrow, guys, as we continue to build this out. Moment of truth. Woo! Yes. All right, I got to chill out for a little bit because I've been going off like a bloody bull in a china shop. I haven't eaten anything today. I reckon it's just about time for us to gear up and go hunting and see if we can get some type of food for dinner. We also need to get a fire going because right now we got shelter. I'm pretty comfortable. We'll build it out a little bit more tomorrow. She's looking pretty good. Woo. All right, let's go hunting, eh? Let's go. All right, I think I've just spotted something on the shoreline. Yep, there's definitely some type of fish. Oh. I'm gonna take my spear. Let's go. Look at this guy. Just saw this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at him. He's so camouflaged. Wow. Look at that. Oh. There's a whole bunch of fish. Stingray here. I'm seeing if there's any big animals that have maybe been left out here in these tide pools that are going to be easy for us to spear. If we can't find anything, we may have to go into the deeper areas with the mast. I got to be super careful where I'm standing because there's blue ring octopus out here, stonefish, sea urchins, pretty much everything, and I'm running barefoot. And I just forgot one of the most deadly animals, and it's right in front of me. That right there is a cone snail, and they call them cigarette snails in some parts of the world because if they spike you, they'll put you out quicker than what you can smoke a cigarette, man. I'm just making sure that I stay away from that barb. But that right there is deadly. There's some gigantic oysters across here. Look at this. Wow. Look at that. That thing is huge. Look at that. All right, let's get that down. Woo. Oysters are good, but you know what's better? A fish cooked over the fire. It's time to suit up, get out into that water and go get some food, some proper food. My sex drive's through the roof, testosterone's through the roof. I've had 5,000 oysters. We need fish. Let's go. All right, we've got our fins, mast and spear. It's time to get out in that water and see if we can get some type of food. Oh, I got no idea what to expect, but we're going hunting. Let's go. All right, the tide has flowed out heaps right now, which means that we won't be able to swim as far out to get to the good spot. But the water clarity is probably not going to be as good as that big high tide. So let's go give it a shot. We got the hand spear. We're not going to be able to take down huge prey, but hopefully we can find something good. Oh my goodness, guys. I literally just nearly stood on this thing. Look at this. We got a massive stingray right here. I nearly just stood on him. Look. Can literally grab him. Look at this. I'll grab his tail. Look at that. I'm grabbing his tail. You guys see that? Oh, he didn't like that. You see that? He did not like me grabbing his tail. So you can see that's where his barb is. Halfway up his tail, just like there. Right there. There he goes. Woo. I grabbed his tail, wished him luck. He'll be on his way. I love playing with death, eh? Let's go. I'm literally losing my mind right now. I can't believe it. Woo. That was incredible down there, guys, but I'm freezing my little knob off right now. Let's just say I'm not packing heat in the downstairs. Oh, I'm freezing. Oh, you guys saw it out there. I got a little bit trigger happy. I saw a coral trout and I bloody took a shot at the thing and I missed it, but we literally got one of the best fish. This right here, guys, is a beautiful tusk fish right here. Perfect size for eating out here on this island. Woo! This over the fire is going to be incredible. They actually have blue bones. They're super, super weird fish. And you can see right there, they got these massive like tusks on them, hence why they call it tusk fish. And what they do is they eat like crustaceans, they'll eat like scallops, like all these weird things. And that's why they have these big ass teeth you can see. But these are going to be one of the tastiest fish in the ocean. And I cannot believe it. We got some type of food for day number 1, man. Woo. All right, let's get a fire going because I'm freezing my freaking ringer off, and let's get this thing on the cook. We have done it, man. We have got some type of food, but tomorrow it's gonna be even sicker because I want to get revenge on that coral trout. I have to, man. He's literally blunted our spear, so we're going after that dog tomorrow. He's not safe. All right, so this is what I'm thinking right now. We got a hammock over here. I reckon if I build out our fire, we should get enough heat from here. And I'm also going to be able to use these rocks to cook our fish. All right, let's start collecting wood. Got some pretty dry stuff there. I can already feel all the bugs start to absolutely smoke me right now. So I got to collect a whole bunch of wood. There's no way that I'm waking up tomorrow with 8,000 mosquito bites on me. All right, we got an ember, we got an ember, we got an ember. All right, I think we got it. Woo. We got it. There's something just about fire. It just brings you so much happiness, I swear. Warmth keeps the bugs away. I think tonight's going to be one bloody long night. I think it's going to be freezing cold, and I think the bugs are going to be bloody peppering me, that's for sure. But guys, our fire has gone down quite a bit. You can see it's barely freaking going right now. It's just smoking up. There's no way that fire's going out. That's going to be our only way to cook our fish. All right, we got the fire hooking away right now. Wow, man, we cannot let this go out. That is the last thing that we need. What we want to do right now is figure out some type of way that we can cook this fish, and I got the perfect solution. All right. I got no machete out here, so we got to use our hands. But that should work. What I want to do is just get rid of all these branches. We don't want any of that. I'm just going to keep it. It's a nice long straight piece right there. That's perfect. We got a beautiful tusk fish right there. We're going to clean this up. So I'll pretty much just stick this straight in his anal hole. I'm just going to make my way all the way down towards its head. You can see, just like so. And what I'll do is I'll open it up, and I want to get all the guts out of it. So you can see right at its gills right there. Oh, we'll get out all the guts. And this is probably the best way I reckon you can cook a fish, guys, like this type of style, survival mode. I've actually sharpened this green stick, so it's just gonna pierce it and just run all the way along. And then we end up with our fish on our stick just like that. Perfect to go straight over the fire. All right, she's good to go. All right, this is why we built it next to those two rocks. Woo. You beauty. Look at that. We'll probably give it 10 minutes on each side, and then she should be good to go. That temperature has dropped a lot, guys, and those mosquitoes are out to play, I tell you that much. But that freaking wind, whew, she's freezing, man. Proper shrinkage down below. Let's give her a turn. Oh, wow, man, she looks incredible. Oh, it has been a huge day today. At least we got some type of shelter up here. We got the hammock. We got our meal cooking away down there. But I think tomorrow is going to get even crazier, 100%. We also got that jungle juice shot that we're gonna take, but we're gonna save it to the moment when we're literally at our lowest of lows, when we have no energy. That's when we'll take that. Guys, I saw some sick animals out there today. I really want to see if I can get some good ones tomorrow. If I could get like a lobster or something like that, oh, that would be unbelievable. All right. Oh, we nearly just lost it into the fire. That's not good. All right, we'll give her a turn. That steel and flint, luckily we found that dry kindling up there, because I was struggling with it for probably a good 30 to 45 minutes just trying to spark the thing, and it was not going. So right now, I'm just happy we got food, we got a warm fire. It is freezing cold out here on this island right now, so I'm one happy man. Woo. How's the sunset scenes right now? I feel like life has just been so hectic the last few weeks. Just go, go, go. Been doing so much traveling. And guys, in this video, I just wanted to strip it back to the bare roots. Me and you guys out here on these islands, catching our own food, camping for days on end, man. This is seriously why I do it. And I love you guys so much. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Wade. Here on Offshore Tales, we live for adventure, exploring the ocean, catching our own food, camping. This is honestly what we do, man. I love you guys so much. You have seriously changed my life. I cannot believe I get to call this my job. If you keep supporting me, I promise you guys, I'll never stop making videos. I love this more than anything else in the world, man. I get goosebumps talking about it, but I feel like this is what I was put on earth to do. Seriously, explore islands and the ocean. It makes me feel the most at home. And I'm so grateful to God for giving me these abilities and bringing you guys out here. So I love you guys seriously so much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. She looks just about ready. Woo. Right, we're gonna take her off. Looks good. If only you guys could smell how good this is right now. Oh, it smells so good. I cannot wait to rip the meat off this body. Take a look at this. We're gonna have beautiful tusk fish. We're gonna rip straight into this thing. I'm so hungry. Now these fish, they got big scales on them, so it does protect the meat underneath, but the meat on these fish is very soft usually. So look at that right there. That is beautiful white meat. We can literally just get our fingers and just peel it straight off the bone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We have worked for this fish today, guys. We have worked real hard for it, but look at the meat. I cannot waste any of this. This is why we do it, man. Sunset vibes, beautiful, fresh cooked fish. You know the feeling you get when you eat food? Woo! Bah, 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 bah. You start to go a little bit crazy out in these islands all by yourself, but bon appetit. We're not out here to muck around. Look at that. I've literally cleaned it out. You guys see? That's why they're called blue bone. I don't know if you guys can see. It's bones literally right there, like fluorescent light blue. So cool. All right, she's done. Now we sit back, enjoy the sunset, and get ready for the night ahead. That sun has pretty much fell. You guys can see right now we're pretty much into night time. Man, I'm not gonna lie, there's so many freaking mosquitoes out here right now. I've never seen so many mosquitoes. Oh, look at that. This is the most mosquito infested island I've ever been to in my life. I'm getting smoked by them, bro. I'm gonna have to sleep on top of this fire because you guys just saw how many mosquitoes there are. There's squillions. If I sit upwind of this fire, the mosquitoes leave me alone. But there's so many of these things. I've got this fire cooking away, so all that smoke and everything should hopefully drive them out of our campsite, because I was getting smoked. My legs have been on fire. What an insane day today. You can see we got the fire hooking away. Still can't believe we found this golf ball today. It'll be my lucky golf ball. All right, that's me. I'm gonna see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. How's the setup right now? The stars are insane. Oh, guys, it's got to be about 1 in the morning right now. Our fire has just gone out. I'm just trying to reignite it. but I'm getting smashed by mosquitoes and it is freezing cold out here. Oh, this is not good, man. I'm gonna be so happy to see sunlight in the morning. Good morning to you guys. Oh, I got sand in my eyes. It is day number 2. You guys can see, we got the fire hooking away. The sunrise is pretty bloody incredible right now. It got so cold last night, I literally had to bail on our hammock and come sleep next to this fire for a few hours and then warm up and then go try and get some sleep. But, oh, I'm cooked. You guys can see that wind has picked up heaps. Oh, the feeling of a new day. Look at this, we've woken up to some insane conditions right now. Even though it was freezing last night, at least it wasn't raining. Look at this, we got pink skies, blue skies, fired up, new day today. Let's go get warm, get everything prepped. And then guys, we're gonna start exploring food, water, shelter. That's what we need to find. All right, so that tide is fully drained out right now. You can see, look at this, we got so much beach right here. We're gonna go make love to a rock, man, because that is gonna be our only breakfast for the next few hours until this tide fills in. 6 a.m. on a beach, hooking up with the rock. Where else would you want to be in life? Woohoo! Jack Sparrow across some freaking rocks. Just pop it off. Fresh oyster, start the morning. Salty, creamy, bit of texture, but good. Wow. Yeah, baby. Ugh. Bit of shell in that one. All right, I want to see if anything's washed up overnight on the beach on that big high tide that came through. All right, I'm having a little bit of a scour on the shoreline here. You can see where this tide's come up. Looks like mostly just rubbish that's come up overnight. I'm not seeing too much good things. A lot more wood that we can use, obviously. No new coconuts, or not that I've found any. Oh, that feels incredible. We got sun. Look at this. Oh, I've been praying for that sun for the last 8 hours. Right now, we're getting nice and warm. Oh, and then we got a massive day. The plan of attack is I want to explore more of this island and figure out if we can get some more food, guys. We also need to see if we can find some type of liquid, maybe some coconuts, maybe some type of fruit on this island. We're just gonna have a hell day exploring. It's gonna be sick. We're gonna make sure that we don't lose our fire. Oh, it is so nice to get warm. Woo. All right, we got the fire cooking away out here. I'm just chilling in the hammock. We're waiting for this tide to come in and then we're gonna start exploring around this island. We only got about there left of water, guys. We've got to make it until tomorrow morning. So I reckon we start exploring a little bit further. Maybe we can find some coconuts. That would be a really good sweet treat to start the morning. There's got to be at least one good coconut on this island. Look, there's so many smacked up ones. Right down here. Oh. Nothing. Oh, you hear that? Woo! I think we got one. Hopefully it's not rotten on the inside, but it looks pretty good. We got to get through this leather skin, guys, and get into the bottom. So that's why I've just come to this rock right here. I'm gonna slowly start peeling it back. This is gonna take me a while, guys. All right, we got it. That's what we're left with. You hear that? It's got something inside of it. Don't know if it's rotten or not. Coconut time. Oh, please be good, please be good. There's 3 little eyes right there. Now what you can do is you just grab a stick, just poke it. Hopefully it's good. Ugh, it's starting to go rotten, but it's not completely rotten yet. Nah. I can't do it. You know when it's like milk, but it's like starting to go sour? Maybe I just have it, man. We don't have that much liquid. All right, I'm just gonna have a little bit. Hopefully I don't get sick. That's the only thing I'm worried about. There's maybe fermenting in there already. All right. Just doesn't taste right. All right, I want to pop her open. Look at that. You can see all the meat. All right, let's give the meat a shot. See. Good. A little bit off. Good. Coconut on the islands for breakfast. I've just eaten half of the coconut. I'm gonna save this other half for when we go hunting a little bit later on. I know a dish that we can use if we get some type of seafood that we can use with this coconut. That's gonna be delicious, man. So we'll save this, we'll chuck it back up at camp, and that'll be good to go. Alrighty guys, it is getting rough out here. That wind has picked up and it looks rubbish out there. So there's only one thing we need, and that is this bad boy. This is Jungle Juice, guys, and it's my second wind. I only bring this thing out on these survival missions, so as soon as I take this, hopefully I get a second wind and we can keep going. Whew. Not gonna lie, my immune system's crashing, so bang, let's go. Jungle Juice, first of many. Second wind, woohoo! Second win, baby. All right, I reckon we figure out camp if she's holding up. Otherwise, we go hunting, see if we can get some food. Let's go. Camp's holding out. Camp looks good. You guys can see we got some good coverage right here. And look, it doesn't look like it's gonna rain today. It literally looks insane out there. Our wetsuit is still soggy, man. Ah! Oh, that is not nice. It's time to get out in that water, guys. Let's go. She looks pretty windy, pretty rough, but we're out there. Let's go. Go have a look, see what's around these rocks. Pretty rough out here. Pretty rough out here right now. Getting thrown around like a Caesar salad. I'm freezing my little knob off right now. But we got a coral trout. Look at this. Oh my goodness, man. Look at him. Beautiful coral trout. You can see the colors in it. It is insane. It's meant to replicate, obviously, all the coral and stuff. So it's a really nice size one, especially on the hand spear. So I'm super, super happy with that. That is gonna be our dinner out here on the island. Oh, unbelievable, man. Gotta be one of the best eating fish in the ocean. All right, we'll go chuck him on the rock and he's gonna be dinner a little bit later on. Chuck him over here. He can sit right there. Look at this, we got a shark in the shallows. Look at this shark, you see him? Big dark shadow. See him? Woo. Shark right here. Look at him. He's right here, man. He's coming right at me. Look at him. Woo, woo. He's coming in to feed. He must have smelled all that fish that we've been throwing out. That is crazy, man. Wow, he's just cruising here. Oh, it may look deceiving out here and being nice and sunny, but that wind is super cold. I'm still freezing from last night too. All right, I'm gonna get to butterflying up our beautiful coral trout, guys. So first things first, I'm just gonna grab my blade and stick it right in the anal hole here. I'm gonna do a really cool, I guess, filleting technique on this one because this is one of the best eating fish, so I really want to take my time with it. I've just split it open. I'm just gonna get my hands in there, grab it, and we'll get all the guts out. We don't want any of that. This meat is literally twitching still. And that is it done right there. You can see a beautiful butterfly coral trout. One side right there is complete meat. That side has the backbone in it. And then we'll be able to build out a fish rack and put that straight on. Gonna collect a little bit of wood. We need to get this fire back up and cranking. What I'm doing is I'm collecting a few of these coconuts because these are actually great to put over the fire. They burn and they smoke a lot, which means that they're gonna create a really nice flavor for the fish. What we're doing with these is just getting rid of all the little twigs. We're gonna just prep these and turn this into like a fish rack. Super simple and easy. We got 3 stems. We've laid this across our log right here and we got our nice coal base underneath. Let's go grab our fish. Nice and butterflied. Woo. One of the coolest ways to do it, the main purpose is that you split it open so that meat is exposed and then it's just sitting over the fire. Oh, it's gonna be so good. All right, let's take a look at how she's looking. Oh. Woo. Looking pretty good. Probably a little bit longer, I reckon. All right, our fish looks just about ready. Oh, look at that, that fire's burnt down. Woo. We have smoked our coral trout. We also got this coconut that we grabbed a little bit earlier on. So what we're gonna do, we'll just grab a piece of this, man. Oh, right there. Chuck down him, bit of coconut. That is as good as it gets. Woo. Look at that. Coral trout, it's gotta be one of the best, man. All right, let's grab these chunks. Oh. Like how we do it on the island. I actually can't believe we got this with the hand spear. Oh. The best thing about what I just did with this fish too is I smoked it, which means that we can actually keep it for a little bit later on so we can eat it tonight, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get out there and get another fish. The water is like mud. That wind has picked up and it looks rubbish. All right, I'm just taking a moment to chill out. Been getting absolutely smoked by this wind. There's bugs everywhere out on this island. Guys, I'm at an all-time low right now. I should have saved that jungle juice for now. Oh, we are lucky that we went hunting earlier, guys, because we would never have got a fish right now. It is mud water out there. Got coconut in my throat and also oyster. So I don't know what we're gonna be having for dinner. I smoked some of that fish, so we got some of that. We can probably just have that. I don't think we're gonna be getting anything. we have a little bit of a situation. We're pretty much out of water right now. The only thing that we got going good right now is we got our fish jerky that's slowly just cooking there. I'm just keeping it there, that's keeping it warm. And then we've also got a coconut right there. But guys, I cannot comprehend how cold it is out here right now. Especially just bringing this t-shirt out here. Oh, it is ridiculous. All right, we're leaving behind camp. I'm literally freezing my tits off. I've grabbed our hand spear. We are going scavenger mode right now. This might be a find already. Are you kidding me? It's literally got barnacles growing on it. Look how rogue this is. This bottle literally has barnacles growing on it, but I actually think that inside of here is fresh drinking water. Let's give her a shot. Perfectly fine drinking water. That's unbelievable, man. How's the barnacle bottle? All right, we're gonna use that. We'll take that up to camp for sure. We got a little bit more liquid right there. Oh, that is super good find. The things you find washed up. All right. If I'm vomiting up my guts tonight around a fire, you guys know that that barnacle water was not good. Oh, look at this. We got a nautilus, man. Woo! That right there. That is a nautilus shell, guys. A big old fossil. That is so sick, man. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna leave it out here. Some animal's gonna call that home. Are you kidding me? This has got to be the biggest oyster on planet Earth. Look at that. That is the size of my hand right there. This is the meal in itself. Oh my goodness. You see that? Wait, that has got to be the biggest oyster on planet Earth. Look at that thing. That is a meal with... Nearly dropped it. That is literally a meal within itself. All right, let's get it down. Don't know if I like that one. It's like a big cream ball. When I bit into it, just like... See, it always helps to walk on this low tide. You don't know what you're gonna find. You can find some giant oysters that take your testosterone to a whole new level, and also some fresh water. Oh yeah, and the nautilus shell. Home sweet home, baby. Woohoo! Honey, I'm home. Literally no one out here except for me and you guys. Oh, how's the vibes on it? This single palm tree in this little bay. All right, you guys can see we're pretty much losing all light right now. We need to get a big flame going for tonight, guys. There's no way that we don't have a big fire. In other news, there's literally a pack of crows that stole my coconut. Look at the dogs. You see them? That's them. There's like 5 of them. They stole my coconut. I chased them off before they could get my fish, but they got my coconut. I was saving that for dessert, man. So angry right now. We got her going. Woo! That's what we want, baby. That's what we want. Just reposition our hammock, guys. It's not gonna rain tonight, but it's gonna be cold. So I've just set it up right here next to the fire. Take a look at it. You can see we got the sunset happening right now. That giant oyster that we slurped down earlier is literally cooking my stomach. It's making the weirdest sounds ever. So fingers crossed, I'm not getting bloody tapas throughout the middle of the night. It's not happening out here on the islands. Come on, we gotta stay strong. No oyster can take me down. All right, I'm gonna see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. We're in for one cold, lonely night, but I love you guys so much. See you then. Much love. Oh, it's got to be about 3:30 in the morning right now. I'm getting zero sleep. It is so cold out here. I'm literally sleeping on top of our fire right now. The only way for me to stay warm, but I feel like I'm gonna catch on fire, man. I'm getting zero sleep out here. Look at my eyes. Oh. 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 It is so cold this morning. Oh. That's got to be one of the longest nights of my life. I'm feeling it this morning. Last night was freezing cold. I ended up sleeping on the ground, guys. A few reasons. Number one, we literally split our hammock in half. An ember hit our hammock and split it, and I literally snapped my tailbone on the way back down. And also, I was so cold. I had to like literally, I was pretty much like on top of the fire. It was that cold. So day 3 right now, and we have depleted all of our resources, guys. We got no water left. We've eaten all that fish jerky, and man, I am cooked. There's only one last thing to do. We'll hang this one up. The next legend can have that. Guys, it is time for me to pack everything up and get out of here. I've loved having you guys. If you enjoyed this one, please like and subscribe. It really does make a difference, and I love you guys the most. More videos here. Shoo-hoo!